Welcome back in the next part of this lesson. It is part 3 of the lesson. Now we are going to continue with it. When I reached the station, I did not stop at the ticket office. I refers to Hari here. Yes, I is Hari, that we already know, one of the character, or you can say the thief story. It is the story of Hari. Now, I reached the station. I did not stop at the ticket office. I had never bought a ticket in my life. He was telling about it, but dashed straight to the platform. He went directly to the platform. The Lucknow Express was just moving out, and the train had still to pick up speed, and I should have been able to jump into one of the carriages. Means the train was going from there, and he can easily jump inside it, and he could go to this train. He could easily catch this train, but I hesitated. But at the same time, he was having a hesitation. He was not confident enough to go inside the train. For some reason, I can't explain. There was a reason that he was hesitating, but he could not explain that. And I lost the chance to get away. And at the time when he was hesitating, the train has already left. When the train had gone off, I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform. Deserted here means lonely. Lonely, there was no one there. I had no idea where to spend the night. Now he was already out of his place, and that's why he was not having any place to spend the night. I had no friends, and believing that friends were more trouble than help. He was thinking that if the thief is having a friend, it means they would cause trouble, not help. And I did not want to make anyone curious by staying at one of the small hotels near the station. He didn't want to stay at the hotel so that no one would suspect him. The only person I knew really was the man I had robbed. Now he could remember only one person whom he knew, that was the same man, Anil, for whom he was doing some household work. Leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar. Now he left the station. In my short career as a thief, I made a study of men's faces. Means he met so many persons in his life, and he studied each and every person's face. When they are lost their goods, means when they are losing something, their goods means something precious they are losing. The greedy men showed fear. जो greedy होते हैं, the persons these are showing their fear. The rich showed their anger. Poor is showing the acceptance. Poor easily accept करते हैं. That is the thing he was thinking about. But I knew that Anil's face. Now what would happen when Anil would get to know that his own servant has betrayed him? When he discovered the theft, he would show only a touch of sadness. That would show only a touch of sadness would be there on the face of Anil, and he was thinking about it. He was imagining that how would he react when he would come to know that he had robbed him. Okay, I found myself in the Maidan and sat down on a bench. Now he went to the Maidan when he was thinking about all these. He sat on the bench. The night was chilly, and it was early November. There was a chill in the air, and it was early November time. And a light drizzle. There was drizzling. Drizzling means a light shower, you can say. Small droplets were falling down. Added to my discomfort means he was not able to be comfortable because of that chilly weather. Soon it was raining quite heavily. Then it started raining heavily. My shirt and pajamas stuck to my skin means he was already drenched. Stuck to his skin means he was drenched. Okay, and a cold wind blew the rain across my face. At the time, I could feel the cold wind across my face. The next page you can see here. I went back to the bazaar and sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. In order to keep myself away from the rain, or in order to save myself from rain, I went inside the bazaar again, and under the clock tower I sat there. The clock showed midnight and it was 12. I felt for the notes and I found out where my notes were there, and they were damp in the rain. Due to rain, they were damp, means they were also drenched just like him. Anil's money. In the morning, he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema, and he was thinking that from this money, Anil would have given him some rupees to go to cinema. But now I had it all. Means now Anil is not having any money. I would not get anything from him. I couldn't cook his meals, run to the bazaar, or learn to write whole sentences anymore. He was thinking, or you can say he was missing everything that he was doing in the home of Anil. Okay, I had forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft, and at the time he was not thinking about any other thing because he was doing his work, or you can say his job, that was theft. Whole sentences I knew could one day bring me more than a few hundred rupees. He knew that if he would be educated, he would earn more money than these few hundred rupees. It was a simple matter to steal, and sometimes just as simple to be caught. He was saying that it was quite a simple thing for him to steal the things, and sometimes just as simple to be caught. And it is also very simple for me to be caught because I was a thief. But to be really a big man, a clever and respected man, was something else. He was thinking that if you want to be a clever man, big man, a respected man, you need something else. I should go back to Anil. I told myself, if only to learn to read and write. I actually made up my mind that I would go to Anil and I would learn reading and writing. I hurried back to the room, feeling very nervous. Now he was very much nervous, went to his room and wanted to see what was happening there. For it is much easier to steal something than to return it undetected. Now he was thinking that maybe Anil would get up, okay, and when he was going to keep the money on the same place. I opened the door quietly, then stood in the doorway in clouded moonlight. Anil was still asleep. Anil was still sleeping. I crept to the head of the bed. Again, I went slowly to the bed, and my hand came up with the notes. I felt his breath on my hand. I remained still for a moment, means he waited for a moment so that he could easily put the notes under the mattress again. Then my hand found the edge of the mattress and slipped under it with the notes. Now he kept the money on the same place from where he had taken it. I awoke late next morning to find that Anil had already made the tea. I woke up late the next morning and he was stretching he stretched his hands towards me. He also gave me tea because Anil had already made it. There was a 50 rupee note between his fingers. He was giving 50 rupees to him. My heart sank. His heart was sinking because he was quite worried that Anil must have the information about the theft that he had done last night. I thought I had been discovered. Now I thought that finally he caught me. I made some money yesterday, he explained. Okay, but Anil was saying something else, that I made some money yesterday, I had some money yesterday, and now you will be paid regularly. Now I am going to give you a regular income. That was These were the words of Anil, and he was interested in giving him some salary. My spirits rose, means at the time I come to my senses, and now I understood it in a better way. Now my tension went away. But when I took the note, I saw it was still wet from the night's rain. But I could easily feel you can say, wet. The note was still wet. That was 50 rupees for. Today we will start writing sentences, he said. And Anil told him that today we are going to start with sentences. He knew, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way, the same way that he was doing it from the starting of the lesson, in order to make someone, uh, you can say, comfortable with the situation when you are doing something wrong. And the smile came by itself without any effort, and the same smile that Anil also started smiling, looking at him, and he never asked him about the last night, about his theft, and already he knew about everything because the notes were already wet. Anil must have known that, but he never discussed it with him, and they continued their life in the same way. This is the ending of the story, and I hope that you understood it well. Written by Ruskin Bond, you must understand and learn this by heart. The title of the story, The Thief Story, also important. And who was the thief? You must know the main character, Hari Singh. He is also the narrator. He is also the narrator of the story. Okay, wherever I is used, it is used for Hari. Wherever he is used, okay, I is used for Hari and he for Anil. You already know this. He is used for Anil. These two main characters are there in the story, and many words we have discussed to describe them. Now we are going to end it now. Thank you.